If there comes a time that you want others to view your worksheet but without making changes to any of the cells within it, you can protect it by either coming up here and clicking on the Review tab, going to the Changes group, and there you go, clicking on Protect Sheet, or you can close out and right-click on the Worksheet tab down below, and you get the same option there, Protect Sheet. Let me click and drag this up. And by default, you can see that this is checked, Protect Worksheet and Contents of Locked Cells. So they have to be locked in order for them to be protected. How does that work? Let me close out. By default, every single cell throughout the entire workbook is locked. Now if it's locked, should I be able to make changes to it? Because if I come over here and change that from 80 to 90, it allows me to do it. Let's go ahead and take a look at that cell by right-clicking on it and going down to Format Cells and clicking on the Protection tab. You can see that it's locked. Down below it explains what's going on with locked cells. It says locking cells or hiding formulas, because you can also hide formulas within a cell. It says it has no effect until you protect the worksheet, and it shows you where you can go to protect the worksheet, the Review tab, Changes group, Protect Sheet button. So having said that, let's click Cancel. With all the cells locked on the worksheet, if I right-click on the Worksheet tab to Protect Sheet, let me click and drag this up, we'll leave that checked. And you can type in a password to protect it. So in other words, for somebody to unprotect it, make changes to it, they have to have the password. Of course, you don't have to use a password. That way you get a lighter layer of protection, meaning that they really have to go out of their way to make changes to any of the cells when they have to come up here, because when I protect it, it'll change this from protect to unprotect. So they have to click unprotect to be able to make changes to it. In other words, they just don't accidentally come in here and hit a key by mistake, because if they do that when it's protected, it won't allow them to do that. So if they see that and they're like, hey, wait a second, I want to make changes to it, it wasn't a mistake, then they can come up here and unprotect it without a password. That way they don't have to disturb you on your vacation to get your password if that's the case. I'm going to go ahead and protect it and type in boo. And then down below it says you can allow users to select locked and unlocked cells, and you can also allow them to format cells once you protect the worksheet. I'm just going to allow them to select the locked and unlocked. Click OK. Go ahead and type in the password again to confirm it, hit enter, and now it's locked. So up here on the Review tab in the Changes group, we've gone from protect to unprotect. I'm not going to unprotect it because I want to show you that when I try to make changes in any one of these cells here, when I hit a key on the keyboard, it says the cell that you're trying to change is on a protected sheet. If you want to make changes, you have to unprotect it, and to do that, you got to go to the Review tab. You might need a password. It says you might because you can still protect it without using a password. Click OK, and to unprotect it, you can also right-click on the Worksheet tab and go to Unprotect. Type in the password boo, hit enter, and then we can go ahead and make changes to it. Now let's create a little scenario here. By default, when you protect a worksheet, because all the cells in the worksheet are locked, everything is locked down after you protect the worksheet, so nobody can make changes to any of the cells. However, if I want these employees to be able to make changes to their cells here for their totals for quarter one, then I want to go ahead and unlock those before I protect the worksheet. So I select the range, right-click on the range, go to Format, and on the Protection tab, uncheck Locked, click OK. So when I protect the worksheet, they'll be able to make changes there. And then any cell that I select in the Commissions column or the bonus, you can see up here in the formula bar, it has the functions. So if I don't want them to see the functions when they select a cell, either locked or unlocked, and these are going to be locked, then I can select the range, right-click on the range, go to Format, and make them hidden, because maybe I don't want them to see how I calculate their commission or their bonus. So let's click OK. You can still select a cell and see it up here in the formula bar because none of this takes effect until after you protect the worksheet. Click on Protect. We won't type in a password this time. Click Okie dokie, and there you go. Any cell you select here within the commission or bonus, you can't see anything here in the formula bar. And then as far as changing any cells, if I come up here, even in a blank cell, and try to type something in there, I can't do it. But if I come to any cell within the range that I unlocked, like for Marge, and she types in something and hits enter, it accepts it. And then if they want to make changes to the worksheet and find out exactly what formulas or functions we're using here, they can try to unprotect it, and hopefully there's no password applied to it. So when they click on it, if you don't get a prompt to type in a password, then it automatically unprotects and goes back to protecting the worksheet. So then you can come in here and look at the commission and see it up there and go, hey, that's how they calculate our commission. I don't think that's fair. Or for whatever reason that you want to go ahead and hide your formulas, that's just one reason why I might want to hide my functions or formulas from others viewing it so they don't find out how I come about with the numbers that I get there. They can question it and try to figure out how I got there, but I don't need to give them an easy way out by actually viewing the formula within the cell, knowing that I can hide it. Thanks for watching. Hey, as a quick reminder, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click on me and subscribe to my channel to get notified of the latest videos. And for great specials on my products, please see the description below this video.